Hi guys, if you're thinking about getting the Dometic CFX Electric Cooler, CFX2 Series with AC, DC, and solar support, check the link in the description. At first glance, this looks like just another rugged travel cooler, but once you actually start using it, it becomes very clear this is built in a completely different category. This is not about ice anymore. There's no melting, no water buildup, and no constantly checking if your food is still cold. Instead, you get precise temperature control that behaves more like a compact fridge or freezer you can carry anywhere. The design immediately feels premium and extremely durable. Everything from the lid seal to the outer shell feels like it was built for harsh environments. Whether it's long road trips, off-grid camping, or even daily travel use, it feels like it can take a beating and keep going. Performance is where things get even more interesting. This unit can actually freeze items solid or maintain fridge-level cooling, depending on how you set it. That means you can store frozen meals, drinks, or even sensitive items without worrying about external temperature changes affecting them. Power flexibility is another major advantage. You can run it through AC at home, DC in your vehicle, or even connect it to a solar setup when you're off the grid. That kind of versatility makes it more than just a cooler. It becomes part of a mobile lifestyle system. Noise is present but minimal. It's a soft operational hum that fades into the background after a while, especially when you're outdoors or traveling. Now the real question is whether it is actually worth it, because this is definitely not a budget device. It sits in the premium range, and what you are really paying for is consistency, reliability, and peace of mind. It is designed for people who depend on cold storage in unpredictable environments. If you only go camping once in a while, it might feel like overkill. But if you travel often, work on the road, or spend extended time outdoors, it starts to make a lot more sense very quickly. The biggest takeaway is simple. It removes limitations. No ice, no guessing, no melting. Just stable cooling wherever you are. Once you get used to something like this, going back to traditional coolers feels like a downgrade. Alright, that is it for this one. But what really stands out is how consistent it feels over time. A lot of portable coolers can struggle when temperatures rise, especially in cars parked under direct sun. But this system is designed to hold its ground and keep things stable without constant adjustment. That reliability is what separates it from cheaper alternatives you see everywhere. You also start to notice how much easier travel becomes when you don't have to plan around ice. No more stopping for refills, no more messy cleanup, and no more worrying about spoilage on longer trips. It quietly removes friction from your entire setup. For people who travel with families, do road trips across long distances, or even work in field environments, this kind of consistency can actually change how you pack and plan. It turns food storage into something predictable instead of something you have to manage constantly. At the end of the day, this is not trying to be flashy tech. It is focused on one job and doing it extremely well. And that's what makes it stand out in a world full of overcomplicated gadgets that try to do too much. If you are someone who values reliability over gimmicks, this is one of those products that immediately makes sense once you understand what it replaces.